Hi everyone. Welcome back. It's been a couple days and today is my day off from work. I have a lot going on this week, so I won't be able to film too much. So I figured I would do this real quick because like I said, it's my day off. I want to just do a random bright colorful look because it's fucking 80 degrees outside. It's, you know, I live in New England, but today feels like Florida. Um, it's not super humid, but it's a beautiful day, and I already exercised for the day because that's one of my like things I'm working on is just getting outside more now that the weather is nice. I went to the park near my house for like 2 hours. I just walked around, enjoyed the sun. I got a little bit of sun, just a little bit. Whoops, as I smacked the table with my knee. A little bit of sun, but I am Scottish, Irish, and a bunch of other shit, so I don't really get color. I burn a little bit and then it goes away and I go back to white. I already wiped down my skin. I just sprayed myself with a little bit of... Hold on, let me shut the window because... yeah, there we go. Sorry. It is 80 degrees and it's hot, but there's enough windows open in the house that up here is not insufferable like it normally is. You could probably still hear the weed whacker through the window. Oh well, my neighbor is weed whacking. And I don't blame her because it's 80 degrees outside and I completely understand wanting to be outside. So I just sprayed my face with a little bit of the NYX Bear With Me multitasking spray. I don't think they sell this anymore. I think this is like, once this is gone, it's gone forever. So that sucks. But I use this sparingly and randomly. But I do love this product. I will miss it. Like I said, I will have to double check. But I wiped my face down already, sprayed a little multitasking spray on my skin. And we're going to go in with the Essence Poreless Partner Primer. Just to use it. Before I discovered the e.l.f. liquid primer that I use, I was using this pretty consistently. So I do like this primer a lot. Just because I've moved on to other things doesn't mean that I don't still really like this primer. But at this point, I'm just using it to use it. I won't lie. Because the e.l.f. primer is hands down my favorite thing. It just makes my skin look amazing. It does better than this primer does. But, you know, I'm not going to throw out every primer I own just because the e.l.f. one's the best one. That's very wasteful and I don't really work that way. So, yeah. I definitely put too much on. Oops. Ooh, it's in my eyelash. Ew. So I've mentioned before this this Essence Poreless Primer. It's a gel formula. So at least it's comfortable. It is definitely a comfortable formula, but it's okay. Definitely just okay. But like I said, I need a primer for this, so I gotta use something. It does say mattifying and blurring, and it has niacinamide in it, so it's not like the worst for your skin. We'll just give that a second. Because like I said, I put too much on, so now my skin is a little wet. There we go. Because you don't want it wet, you want it tacky, which now it is. Tacky is good. Oh my gosh. There. Just me scooting around for 5 minutes trying to find a comfortable spot. All right, so we will take our e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, give it a little shake because it's been sitting in my makeup bag, so it needs a little bit of a shake. No big deal. All right, let's turn the mirror on. Hello? Okay. Ooh, that's better. Ugh. I would have more eye real estate to work with, but my brows need to be done so badly. I was supposed to get them done last week, but the money had to go to gas, so our brows are not done. I would do them myself because it's just my brows, but like, when I tell you guys, I'm fucking terrible at my brows. I don't know why. When I was in high school, in college, I used to have my best friend just like take a pair of tweezers and just like go to town as her heart desired. And it's funny because that best friend is actually getting married this week. So that's the other reason that I'm super busy. My best friend's getting married. Holy shit. Very excited. We shall see. I'm sure it'll be fun, to be honest. I had the idea of, well, not the idea, I had the thought, I should say, the thought to vlog the wedding. However, I don't think that's super appropriate. I may film it like for her, you know, do like a behind the scenes thing, of just everybody goofing around and stuff. 'Cause weddings are fun, you know, but as far as like filming it for public, like that's a little inappropriate. So okay. This sponge, so this, I just gotta say this is the Real Techniques concealer sponge. It's one of their newer sponges. Well, newer, it's been out for a while. The difference between this wet and dry is fucking crazy. I've used it both ways. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't wet it, but like right now, it's twice the size. It's so much more like, I don't know, like obviously wet your sponges, you're supposed to for some applications, but I'm just lazy sometimes. And then when my makeup looks better when I wet the sponge and I go, oh yeah, I should probably wet the sponge, it's like, no shit, like common sense. Like I said, I'm just very lazy, and obviously that catches up to me in moments like that. But the Real Technique sponge is honestly really great. I like it a lot. The e.l.f. concealer sponge is still my favorite. I love the like football shape. I like that it's pointed on both ends. And for some reason, like not a lot of brands have that shape. I'm not sure why, to be honest. But yeah, the Real Techniques one's fine. It's got the flat end and the pointed end. But yeah, if I had to choose like a top two concealer sponges, the e.l.f. one would be number one, and then this Real Techniques one would be number two for sure. Actually, I could probably just use the flat end for my nose, huh? Okay. Concealer is on and looking fine. Oh, I forgot my baking powder. 1 second. No, I'm just gonna. So for translucent powder, because I'm doing a colorful look, I'm gonna bake under my eyes just so I can, because I know there's gonna be fallout. It's inevitable. I know that that's one of the things that people review when they use eyeshadows, like how bad the fallout is and all that, but it's kind of inevitable, especially the colors I'm working with today. Spoilers, everything is like green and blue, because I have this palette that I forgot that I had because it's been so fucking long since I've used it. Gorgeous palette. I'll show you in a minute. I also finally got my hands on the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. I could just use a random Ulta one. I have so many of like the round powder things. But I finally got my hands on the e.l.f. one, and I'm so curious. Very cushiony, very soft. Yeah, so I have my Morphe powder here, my Morphe translucent powder. Oops, way too much of it. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, it's all over the table! Katie! Why you do this? That's why we have a towel handy. Just wipe up the fucking Coke pile on the table. Alright. Alright, so let's take this little e.l.f. guy here. Now, I'm going to be an asshole for a second and just say that aside from the shape of this being unique, like it's a powder puff, you could just get a round one or a different shape one somewhere else. I don't get the hype for this one. I just don't. But that's okay. Because people really love this product, so I'm not gonna disagree with millions of people. This is a translucent powder, but it's like not very white under my eyes. Okay, under eyes are powdered for now. Yeah, it's fine. I almost want to say I like the cheaper ones better. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I might as well. The velour and satin puffs, they come in a pack of 4. I like these a lot. They're just, you can manipulate them better because they're cheap, they're soft, you can like go like this and do your nose. Like these are more versatile, universal, whatever the word is. So I'm just gonna pull one of those out. They're just, you get more for the price, whereas the e.l.f. one is just kind of a fad, I guess. Which is fine, good for them. But it's nothing special. So those are my thoughts on that, I guess. Not that anybody asked. All right, so for today, we're going to play with the Ace Beauty Oceanic palette. You guys ready for this? Wow. This is gorgeous. I haven't touched it. I've had this palette for like 2 years. I've used it maybe twice. Like, that's why I wanted to do this like random look today, because I just wanted to play with this palette. It's been so long. I want to use these 3 colors. This bright green is called Algae. This teal is called Fiji. And then this like really pretty periwinkle is called Bali. I want to use these 3. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use Bali and do the lid Bali and then build like I'll do Fiji on the outside, and then I'll do Algae kind of on the inside and like a little bit above Bali. I just want to like mix them together so it just makes this like really interesting like teal, if that makes sense. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I forgot to line my water line. Damn it. Oh, I totally forgot. Boo. That's okay. I'll go back to it. All right, so let's take Bali. All right. All right. So I'm going to do both eyes with Bali, and I'll come right back to you. So this is our lid base. This Bali color is very beautiful. I said it was like a periwinkle, but there's no purple. This is very much like a powder, like cornflower blue. I think that's the color, cornflower. You know those like, what the fuck was I going to say? The Crayola crayons, this one would be cornflower. Does that make sense? Okay. I just want to make sure they're at least somewhat even, because struggle bus over here. All right. Good enough. Now we're going to take Fiji, which is that really awesome like teal color, and do like the outside of the lid. I want to use Algae in the crease just to like give it dimension, so like we'll see how that goes. But for now we'll do Fiji on the outside. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. You see that? Oh, of course you can see that. Can y'all see that? Oh, I'm getting it all over my eyelashes. Oh my god. That's actually pretty funny. I don't even have to use the Benefit mascara. My lashes are already blue. I will be using the Benefit mascara, but we'll get there. Oh god, the fallout. Oh, it's everywhere. That's okay. Blues and greens. I also am realizing literally right now that I am using a blending brush for packing color. So that's probably leading or contributing, I should say, to the fallout. Literally just realized that as I'm looking at it. I said, wait a minute, this brush is a fucking blending brush. Oops. All right. Little bit wonky in the shape department. Oh my god, there's so much blue. Look at that. You see that? This whole section's like blue, whereas this isn't. All right, so now we're going to take a brush that already has green on it because part of why I'm using this fucking blending brush is because I only have so many clean brushes right now, which is 150% my fault. Yeah, it literally says blending right on it. Good job. LOL. So I have this random, also a blending brush, but it already has green on it from when I did the alien look. So, and it's also very close of a green to algae, so not really causing any color mix-ups here. Oh yeah. Look at that. So pigmented, so stinking pretty. Less fallout from algae. That's interesting. That looks great. I may have to fix Bali, but I'm not sure. I may just not. Get a little bit more green, just a little bit. See the blues kind of all working together there? That looks cool. Okay. Let me think for a second. I can always fix my concealer, to be honest. My eyes are two different shapes. Do you guys see that? See how the teal goes up a little more over here and it doesn't over here? Okay, I guess we'll have to fix that. It's because my eyebrow shapes are different, so when I try to follow the shape of my eyebrow, it doesn't go that well. LOL. There we go. Now they're more even. Sisters, not twins, folks. Sisters, not twins. Yeah. I don't know if they still sell this palette. Like I said, I've had it for like 2 years, and I just don't reach for it a lot, which is a shame because it's beautiful. You know, definitely an oceanic palette for sure. All just like greens and blues and stuff. I was gonna use my Reanimator palette today, but then I thought about it. And it's mostly green and purple, whereas like this, I want to do like green and blue specifically. Sorry, I'm honestly just searching for a packing brush, but I found one. It has highlighter all over it, but that's okay. There we go. So I'm going to take this packing brush and just fix the Bali color a little bit. Hopefully. Just right in the middle. Oh, yeah. What a difference. Just in the middle, because I want the other colors to really take over. Cool. Ooh, what color do I drag underneath my eye, though? We'll figure that out in a minute. Because since I'm going to clean this up anyway, all the fallout and stuff, I might as well just ruin the concealer I already did. I'm taking the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in Deep End, which is this really awesome, like, reflective teal. I'm going to line my waterline and just work it, like, right there. Because I don't think I've ever done like a color in my waterline as far back as I can think. I usually just do black or white there. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay. Perfect. All right, and now we're just gonna, or actually, yeah. There we go. Just kind of do that a little bit. Perfect. This color's so beautiful. The Urban Decay eye pencils are really my favorite. It frustrates the shit out of me that they're so expensive because they're so beautiful. They have so many colors, so many just high, it's a high quality pencil. It just, you know, they're like $22 each, which sucks. I have 3 or 4 of them, but I'd like to have more. I just, you know, can't. My necklaces get all tangled sometimes, sorry. There we go, perfect. All right, so now, what do I drag into the under? Maybe I'll do like a combination of 2 colors. I think that's what I should do. We'll see, hold on. I'm gonna take the Bali actually. And like mix it with the blue eye pencil that I have there. Because the greens kind of overpower the top part, so we'll just do Bali at the bottom. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the Fiji and just kind of make more of an oblong shape here. So how is your day going? Leave a comment. Tell me how your day is going. I know that's like kind of corny, like, well, leave a comment, like, but seriously, because a lot of you that watch my videos, you know, I don't, how do I word this? I don't interact with my audience a lot, and there are some of you that are kind enough to like leave comments or interact with me in general, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Like I said, it is 80 degrees where I am, so I am straight chilling. Can't complain. There we go. All right. It looks a little crazy, but that's fine. All right, so as you can see, the fallout is fucking nuts. So we're gonna have to redo parts of our under eye here. But first we're just gonna, there we go, kind of cut that shape a little bit, even though I just made it, but it's because I want it to be at least slightly angular, because I am gonna do, what's it there? Eyeliner. Okay. And there's a shit ton of blue under here. Wow. Oh, the blue traveled. Okay. Yeah, lots of fallout for this palette. I still really appreciate the pigmentation. Like, it is a beautiful palette, but a lot of fallout. Not in like a cheap way, though. A lot of cheaper brands, cheaper palettes, their fallout is kind of fucking crazy. Because it lacks pigment, but has plenty of fallout. Whereas this, the pigmentation's amazing. It's a little messy. And also, as I previously mentioned, I was using a fucking blending brush to pack. So, like, also my fault. You know? Can't blame the brand for my lack of clean brushes. I'm trying really hard not to get green on this sponge, but it's kind of gonna happen, it looks like. It looks to me like that's gonna happen. I will be adding a different powder to my under eye, so it will kind of marry it back together. I don't want to like redo the whole thing, even though the powder has kind of changed the color of it and everything. It's fine. I've certainly done worse. That's for certain. What's up, buddy? Why are you crying? There's a cat somewhere. I hear you, but I don't see you. Okay. So the under eye looks bad. Not the colors, the concealer that I just fixed. It looks bad. And honestly, that's fine. So because I used the Bali under here, I did lose a little bit of the deep end. So I'm just going to go back in and reinforce that a little bit. Oops. Shit. Famous last words. Oops, shit. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, it looks crazy now because I don't have eyeliner on. Speaking of, the time has come. All right, so I'm going to do my eyeliner real quick and then we'll come back. So this is as good as that's going to get. They are two very different shapes, but as I said in this video, as well as many others. Sisters, not twins. So now I'm going to take some white eyeshadow, specifically Taco by Sugar Pill. And we're going to do all here. Okay, we're just going to open the eye up a little bit because before I do my inner liner, I want to put some sparkle here. I have a specific sparkle in mind. Okay, so that looks insane. Don't worry about it. I have Lucid by Urban Decay, which is a reflective like green. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it all under here. I feel like every time I film, someone has to come upstairs and ask me something. What was I saying? Lucid. We're going to put Lucid under here. Whew, I'm out of breath. I just went up and down the stairs. That's why. I'm not out of breath from sitting here. That would be hilarious. Oh my god, I'm like cleaning the shit out of this brush and there's still blue on it. Alright, that should do it. That should do it. It kind of made the white disappear. I'm not sure why. Let me do like a lot. That's interesting. You can see it when I turn my head, but not necessarily like head on. I guess the question is, should I have wet the brush first? That could very well be. Okay, you can kind of see it a little bit more. That's so interesting. I'm thinking this would go better if I applied it with my finger. This eyeshadow is expensive, so I'm a little disappointed in it right now. How it's like being weird. Alright, can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. Hey, fucking chill out. Goodness gracious me. I don't think it's going to get any better than that. I'm not thrilled with Lucid, just because it is so expensive, and I put a white shadow underneath it, and it's still not as pigmented as it should be. So that's a problem, in my opinion. That's okay. The rest of the eye looks good, so I can't complain that much. So now we're taking our ColourPop eyeliner pen and just doing our little inner thing here. Ooh, and I messed up. That sucks. Ah! The nerve. I might need a new one of these, I won't lie. However, I've had it for a long time. So, if I do need a new one, we're not going to complain. Because this one's lasted quite some time. Now, I didn't mess up on this side, but it's considered a mess up because it doesn't match the other side now. Why? There we go. Fixed. Kind of. That's as good as that's gonna get. Yeah, I need a new pen. Oh, maybe I don't. Look at that. That's crazy. Interesting. Okay, eyes are pretty much done. As done as they're gonna be, I think. Besides lashes, obviously. Just get the concealer out of my eyebrow. Even though I'm about to put on foundation. And I always get foundation in my eyebrows because I'm just that person. Always. Always. Alright, so I'm going to do my foundation. I'm not doing anything special. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation. So let me just get this done real quick and I'll come back to you. Alright, so foundation is on. I used a little bit of white powder for my under eyes. I used the Outer Dimension palette by Lunar Beauty. Now, let's see. Now I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure at the moment. I have about 20 minutes left to film this because my boyfriend had me order a pizza and then I gotta go get it. So, okay. Just wanted to get the foundation off my lip because it drives me crazy. Now, so for blush, I have this product I got in gratis at work. It is the Anastasia stick blush in Nectarine, which is a beautiful orange, because when they were putting gratis together, they specifically gave me the orange one because like everybody knows that like orange blush is my jam. Sorry, the light. There we go. Oh, you can see my under eyes a little better. That's what I get for using sunlight for filming. I do sometimes, but not always. So, I have a stick blush from Anastasia. I've only used it on bare skin, so I don't know if it's going to fuck up the foundation. That's my only thing. But it's a really pretty orange. Let me do it on the back of my hand real quick. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous. because I was going to do a little bit of this, buff it out, and then cover it with Butterfly by Benefit, which, as you all know, is my favorite orange blush probably ever. So the Anastasia one's a little bit more peachy, whereas Butterfly is more of a straight, like, gold orange. But I think it might work. I never noticed this had a smell. It smells like soap. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's get this off the back of my hand so I don't smear it on anything, because that would be my luck. And my boyfriend's mowing the lawn, if you're wondering what that noise is. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Now, it is a stick blush, so like I said, I don't know how this is gonna go. Because it's already taking off the foundation. At least on my nose it did. So the other end, one end is the actual stick blush, the other end is this little brush that you buff it out with. Oh, that's just straight up taking off the foundation underneath it. Look at that. God damn it. I should have used a skin tint. Son of a gun. Yeah, all it's doing is just taking off my foundation. So, fuck that. It's not a bad product. Like I said, I've used it on bare skin. It looks amazing. But now I'm just gonna have to fix this situation as best I can. Without losing my mind. Easier said than done, that's for sure. Oh my god. Ah! I've messed it up. Oh, I messed it up so bad. I messed up. And not thrilled. Ooh, we are not thrilled. Okay. I'm like, what do I do? I suppose. I wonder if I try to cut my cheekbone. I don't know if that'll work though. Worked a little bit. Interesting. The only reason that I care that I messed up right now, because originally this was just like, let's hang out and do makeup. Now I'm freaking out because I have to go pick up pizza. So if I look like a fucking psychopath, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I don't know if that's better or not. It is a little better. Because at least it's more concentrated towards the inside of the face, because I got rid of the shit that was happening on the sides for the most part. Cool, okay. Good enough, I guess. Crisis somewhat averted. Somewhat. Not me having a crisis. Like I said, I normally wouldn't care, but I have to go pick up pizza, so... Alright. So we're actually going to stop here for a second because, like I said, I have to go pick up pizza, and then we shall continue later. Hello, I'm back. I apologize for the chaotic tone of this video. I just was on a time crunch to get the pizza. The pizza has been got. Everything's good. Everybody is about to eat, including myself, but I wanted to at least finish this. So we are going to put on lashes as soon as I figure out which one's which. Like which one goes on which eye. Because with these it's hard to tell. Good enough. So before I glue on my lashes, I'm just going to take the Bad Girl Bang, the blue mascara, and I'm going to do the under lashes. Very good. Okay, good. I'm going to try to get a decent amount of lash glue here, but I'm already failing. My hands are so shaky. All right. Glue is on the first lash. Okay, that's the first one. Now we just have to make sure we match up the other one as far as where I've placed it. Okay. The eyelash is being so stubborn right now. All right, eyelashes are on. Okay. All right. So also I put on highlighter off camera. I used the Skywalker highlighter by Kaleidos Beauty. As you can see, it's just like a really shimmery blue. It's very pretty. Love it. And then I'm going to do a lip. But first, I'm going to eat some pizza. So I will catch you guys in a few minutes. Okay, pizza break. So I have an idea for like a very like light peachy nude combo. I'm going to use like a more of a brownish nude and then go on top of it with like a peachy nude and then use a blue lip gloss, and we'll just see how that works. Might look good, might look shitty. We will find out. See how this goes. Oof. Okay. Doesn't look bad, honestly. It's not the best color for me. Washes me out a little bit, but okay. Now we're going to take Flower Girl by Juvia's Place, an old favorite that I haven't reached for in quite some time. Okay, not bad. Whew. I am sweating. Thankfully, you can't tell. Famous last words. I'm like, you can't tell. I have like pizza crumbs everywhere. Okay. Actually, I don't want to use this. I was about to, but I don't want to. I don't really have anything else for setting spray, so I guess we're not going to use a setting spray. I need to open the window. It's so hot in here. It's crazy. All right. So this is the finished look, I think. I could add a little bit more highlight. Let's do that. Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm like, hello? Cool. Very pretty. It's not the worst lip combo. It's just a little light on me. But I was going for something a little bit more peachy as opposed to pink, so. Cool. All right. I think that's as good as this is going to get. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry it was a little sporadic. I had stuff to do in between, had to get some pizza. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or night whenever you're watching, and I will see you next time.